Today, we explore the dark side of humanity as we unravel the stories of 8 individuals who became infamous for their heinous acts. Prepare yourself for a chilling journey into the minds of these criminals and discover what led them down the path of darkness. Factors such as psychological trauma, social influences, and a combination of various circumstances can contribute to the development of a criminal mindset. Through examining the past lives of these criminals, we hope to shed light on the complex nature of criminal behavior and provide insights into the factors that can lead individuals down a path of violence and destruction. Ted Bundy, the charming serial killer. Ted Bundy, the embodiment of evil cloaked in charm, fascinated the world with his deceptive charisma. Behind his handsome facade, however, lay a cold-blooded killer. Bundy's gruesome crimes spanned across several states, leaving a trail of fear and horror in his wake. He targeted young women, luring them with his charisma before unleashing his sadistic desires. Despite his vile acts, Bundy managed to maintain an outwardly normal life, showcasing the unsettling duality of his character. Bundy's upbringing offered no indication of the monster he would become. His tumultuous childhood and early exposure to pornography are believed to have contributed to his distorted view of relationships and women. This, coupled with his intelligence and manipulative nature, made him a formidable predator. Bundy's reign of terror finally came to an end when he was captured, tried, and ultimately executed for his heinous crimes. Charles Manson, the cult leader of chaos. Charles Manson, the enigmatic cult leader, orchestrated one of the most infamous crime sprees in American history. His followers, known as the Manson family, carried out a series of brutal murders under his twisted ideology. Manson's ability to manipulate vulnerable individuals and bend their wills to his own speaks to the power he possessed. Born into a troubled background, Manson's life was marked by instability and criminal behavior from an early age. His magnetic personality and skillful manipulation allowed him to form a devoted following. The Manson family became embroiled in a wave of violence, culminating in the gruesome Tate LaBianca murders that shocked the nation. Manson's motivations and the extent of his direct involvement in the crimes remained subjects of debate to this day. The story of Charles Manson serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power that can arise from the manipulation of vulnerable minds. Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. Dennis Rader, known as the BTK killer, terrorized the community of Wichita, Kansas for over 3 decades. The acronym BTK stood for his method of operation: bind, torture, kill. Raised in a seemingly ordinary family, Rader's dark urges started early in life. He meticulously planned and executed a series of heinous crimes, often targeting women. Rader's obsession with control and domination fueled his desire for power over his victims. Throughout his killing spree, Rader taunted law enforcement and the public, leaving behind cryptic messages and clues. Rader's case stands as a chilling reminder of the capacity for evil that can lurk within seemingly ordinary individuals. His sadistic acts and the psychological games he played with authorities make him a haunting figure in criminal history. John Wayne Gacy, the killer clown. John Wayne Gacy, the man who dressed as a clown and hid a sinister secret, shocked the world with his unimaginable crimes. Behind his jovial facade, Gacy committed a series of murders that earned him the moniker the Killer Clown. Gacy's twisted desires and violent tendencies emerged early in his life. He presented himself as an upstanding member of society, hosting charitable events and entertaining children as his alter ego, Pogo the Clown. However, beneath the makeup and friendly demeanor lay a sadistic predator. Victims were lured to Gacy's home, where he subjected them to unspeakable horrors before ultimately taking their lives. The sheer number of victims buried beneath his property shocked investigators and the public alike. The revelation of Gacy's true nature shattered the perception of clowns as innocent entertainers. His case serves as a chilling reminder that evil can wear many masks, lurking where it is least expected. Aileen Wuornos, the highway serial killer. Aileen Wuornos, a name that sends shivers down the spine, was a woman who carved her name into the annals of criminal history as the notorious highway serial killer. Her violent spree of murder along the highways of Florida stunned the nation. Wuornos endured a troubled and abusive upbringing, leading her down a path of self-destruction. She turned to sex work to survive, but the dark underbelly of that world proved to be her downfall. Driven by a deep-rooted rage and a desire for revenge against those who had exploited and harmed her, Wuornos embarked on a killing spree. She targeted men, often claiming self-defense as her motive. Her case sparked intense debate surrounding her motivations and mental state. Wuornos' story highlights the complex interplay between trauma, survival, and the depths of human depravity. It serves as a chilling reminder that monsters can emerge from the darkest corners of society. Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee Cannibal. Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee Cannibal, shocked the world with the revelation of his gruesome crimes. Dahmer's insatiable appetite for murder, necrophilia, and cannibalism left a trail of terror in his wake. Dahmer's troubled childhood and fascination with dissection and cruelty foreshadowed the darkness that lay within him. He sought to control and power over his victims, often targeting vulnerable individuals whom society easily overlooked. His meticulously planned and executed crimes went undetected for years until a fortuitous encounter with a potential victim led to his eventual capture. The magnitude and depravity of Dahmer's acts continue to leave us perplexed, questioning the depths of human depravity. Dahmer's case serves as a haunting reminder of the terrifying potential that lies within seemingly ordinary individuals. It forces us to confront the darkest corners of the human psyche and grapple with the complexity of evil. Sam Little, the confessed serial killer. Sam Little, a man who claimed responsibility for an astonishing number of murders, earned the title of the confessed serial killer. His chilling confessions revealed a long history of violence and depravity that spanned decades. Little's ability to evade law enforcement for so long baffled investigators, as did his photographic memory for the details of his crimes. His victims, primarily marginalized women, were often overlooked and forgotten, allowing Little to continue his reign of terror. Little's case highlights the delicate balance between justice and closure. His confessions force us to confront the painful reality that there may be countless victims who will never receive justice, leaving families and communities forever haunted by the unknown. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. Gary Ridgway, infamously known as the Green River Killer, embarked on a reign of terror that terrorized the Pacific Northwest for decades. Operating in the shadows, Ridgway preyed upon vulnerable women, primarily sex workers and runaways. His choice of victims and disposal methods were intended to conceal his crimes and hinder identification. The sheer number of victims linked to Ridgway's reign of terror shocked investigators and the public alike. His ability to blend into society and maintain a seemingly normal life added to the perplexity surrounding his crimes. Ridgway's eventual capture and conviction brought some closure to the families of his victims. However, the scars left by his actions remain a haunting reminder of the depths of depravity that can exist within humanity. The shocking past lives of these individuals serves as cautionary tales, reminding us of the darkness that can dwell within even the most unsuspecting individuals. Stay tuned as we continue to delve into the mysteries and complexities of the criminal mind. Remember, the world of crime is vast and ever-evolving, and we are here to shed light on the darkest corners of humanity.